The kid she nannies for saw some pretty inappropriate images on her phone that she sent to her boyfriend, and she's wondering, should I tell the parents what they might have seen or what they did see or not, or does she hold them to herself? What does she do? Look, if you got something going on in your life and you want to share it with us and we throw it out to Bert Show fam for some advice, hit us up at thebertshow.com. This one, Bert Show, help me. I don't want to get fired, so I'm not sure if I should be honest about something that recently happened when I was working. I really need this job. Pays well, and it has the most convenient schedule for my school, so I need help figuring out what to do that is least likely to get me fired. So, I'm a nanny for two kids. They are 7 and 4. I've been their nanny since June. For the most part, they're good kids. They're easier than the last kids I nannied. Of course, kids aren't perfect all the time. When it comes to these two, I'd say the 7-year-old son can often be the most challenging. One of the things that can be frustrating is that he's obsessed with screens, iPads, video games, TV, and yes, even iPhones. His parents really limit his time, and they have me enforce it also. So he gets only 1 hour of screen time per day. Good for you. After that, the TV is unplugged and all other devices are powered off and placed in a cabinet. He often gets really bored and then annoying when his screen time is up. Well, while I was cooking dinner, put my phone down for a second, must have grabbed it right away and snuck off with it. It's probably 10 minutes or so before I realized it was gone. When I finally realized it was gone, I walked into the other room and saw he had it. I grabbed it from him, and I could tell he'd been looking at my texts. My stomach sank. The last text exchange I had was with my boyfriend. Not only was the conversation completely not okay for 7-year-olds to read, but I had some pretty inappropriate pictures also. Actually, she had sent them.
Can 7-year-olds read?
I don't know about other 7-year-olds, but I know the 7-year-old we have right now is just in the beginning phases.
Like they know their sight words and stuff like that. But they can see pictures.
Yeah, for sure. No, but I was just like, okay, inappropriate conversation.
Yeah.
Pictures are the issue.
Well, they learn, even if they don't know how to read, they know how to learn the bad words first.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I'm almost certain he had to have seen them. He didn't say anything to me. After I caught him with my phone, he just ran upstairs. His mom came home a few minutes later and left. And I left. Tomorrow is the first day back since then. So far, I haven't gotten any phone calls from either of his parents, so I assume he never said anything to them about what he saw. So my question is, do I have to tell him? Will they be more likely to fire me if I don't tell him? Or should I just take that risk and hope they never know? What should I do?
You have to disclose that information.
Yeah?
Yes. As a parent, like if my child potentially saw something and I wasn't privy to it and didn't know how to have a conversation, and if it comes up and I'm blindsided by the conversation and my son brings this and I have no idea where it's coming from or why he's asking about these type of pictures, the parent needs to be equipped to handle the situation as best as possible, and withholding that information from the parent is not beneficial to them or the kid.
I don't know that she'll get fired for this offense right here. I mean, first of all, is she a good nanny? If she is, they'll hold on to her at all costs.
Yeah.
But secondly, I think as a parent, these things can happen in a damn second, man.
Yeah.
You turn your back for a second, and if you haven't thought of everything, something can happen. So I think she's probably thinking worst case scenario, but it would be way worse if they piecemealed it together by themselves.
Yeah, totally.
Mo?
Yeah, I would mention it. I don't know that I would go into all the details of what they might have seen, but I would just mention that my phone was taken. They went through my personal text. They might or might not have seen some things, and just to kind of get that out the way, just in case the parents end up finding out later. You can't say I didn't bring it up, but I'm not going to just offer all of the things they might have seen if the kids don't say nothing.
You have to give details, though. Otherwise, they're just like, oh, your personal text or you're a huge pervert. Like, I would say
just my personal
that
text.
I'm not saying your personal text. I mean, like for her, like if you don't give enough details, then are they just going to be like, what do you have on your phone, you weirdo? And
I think I would say that I've got some pictures on there that I sent to my boyfriend.
Yeah, private.
Yeah. Yep,
I have
private
private
pictures.
photos that I sent to my boyfriend that little Timmy may or may not have seen because he snagged my phone while I was making dinner.
And what he's going to describe and what was on that phone might be two completely different worlds.
Now, what if the parents are like, well, let's see the pictures. Can we see the pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you say no.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not. 100%
That should give you an
no.
idea of what kind of private pictures we're talking about
I
here.
don't understand why she just didn't gaslight the child in the moment. Like, what? Do you have any questions about what you saw? Because that was a rocket ship. I know you think it was something else, but it was a rocket ship.
The Bert Show.